Ms. Lauren was a dedicated high school teacher who had built a reputation for going above and beyond for her students. In her late 30s, she had spent over a decade teaching in a small, working-class neighborhood where many students faced significant challenges. Known for her warmth and unwavering commitment, Ms. Lauren was not just a teacher to her students. She was a mentor, a confidant, and often the only adult who believed in their potential. Her school was modest, with peeling paint on the walls and desks that had seen better days. But Ms. Lauren's classroom always felt like a safe haven. She took pride in creating an environment where her students felt valued and supported, regardless of their circumstances. Little did she know, one small act of kindness would set off a chain of events that would change her life forever. One chilly Monday morning, Ms. Lauren noticed Alex sitting in the back of her classroom, staring blankly at his notebook. Alex was a quiet and withdrawn boy, rarely speaking unless called upon. His grades had been slipping for weeks, and he had stopped turning in homework altogether. Ms. Lauren had a knack for spotting students who were struggling, and her heart went out to Alex. During lunch, she found him sitting alone in the schoolyard, pushing a sandwich around on his plate. She approached him gently. "Hey, Alex, mind if I sit with you?" she asked with a warm smile. He shrugged but didn't say no. "I've noticed you've been a bit quieter than usual in class," she said. "Is everything okay?" Alex hesitated before mumbling, "Just stuff at home." With patience and kindness, Ms. Lauren managed to coax the full story out of him. Alex's father had recently lost his job, and the family was struggling to make ends meet. The stress had taken a toll on Alex, who felt helpless watching his parents worry about bills and groceries. "I'm sorry you're going through this," Ms. Lauren said sincerely, "but I want you to know you're not alone. Let's figure out how we can make things better for you." From that day forward, Ms. Lauren made it her mission to support Alex. She offered to tutor him after school, helping him catch up on assignments and regain his confidence in subjects where he had fallen behind. "You're smart, Alex. You just need a little push," she would say during their sessions, her encouraging tone giving him hope. Ms. Lauren also spoke discreetly to the school counselor, ensuring Alex received free lunch and other resources without drawing attention to his family's situation. She even used her own money to buy him a new backpack and notebooks, knowing how much he'd been struggling. Slowly but surely, Alex began to improve. His grades climbed, and he started participating more in class. Ms. Lauren's unwavering belief in him gave Alex the confidence he had been missing. Despite Ms. Lauren's efforts, not everyone understood her dedication. During a staff meeting, a colleague remarked, "You're spending a lot of time on that boy. You can't save them all, you know." Ms. Lauren responded calmly, "Maybe not, but I can save one. And sometimes that's enough." Meanwhile, Alex himself struggled with feelings of guilt. "Ms. Lauren, you don't have to do all this for me," he said one afternoon. "I'm just one kid, and you're worth it," she replied firmly. "Never forget that." A week later, Ms. Lauren was preparing her class for a group project when she heard the sound of a car pulling up outside. Looking out the window, she saw a sleek black luxury car parking in front of the school. The sight was unusual enough to draw murmurs from her students. Moments later, the classroom door opened, and a sharply dressed man walked in, followed by Alex. The man's presence commanded attention, and the room fell silent. "Ms. Lauren," the man said, extending his hand. "I'm Robert Daniels, Alex's father." Ms. Lauren stood up, shaking his hand while glancing at Alex, who was grinning shyly. "I wanted to personally thank you for everything you've done for my son," Mr. Daniels continued. "Your kindness and dedication have not gone unnoticed." Mr. Daniels went on to explain that, after months of searching, he had recently secured a position as the CEO of a local company. With his new role, he wanted to give back to the community that had supported his family during tough times. "I've made a donation to the school in your name," he announced, "to fund scholarships for students like Alex who just need a little extra support." The class erupted in applause, and Ms. Lauren felt tears welling up in her eyes. She glanced at Alex, whose face beamed with pride. "Thank you, Mr. Daniels," she said, her voice thick with emotion. "This means more than you know." In the months that followed, the scholarship fund helped dozens of students achieve their dreams. Alex continued to excel in school, inspired by Ms. Lauren's belief in him. Ms. Lauren reflected on the events with gratitude. "It's not about recognition," she often said. "It's about making a difference, even if it's just for one person." This story became a reminder to the entire community about the ripple effect of kindness. One teacher's compassion had not only changed a student's life, but it also inspired an entire town. Kindness has the power to transform lives. Share your thoughts about this story in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more heartwarming tales.